Good morning, everyone. I'm Connie Myers. It's Saturday morning. It's 10 o'clock. So it must be to 70 and beyond. I am so excited. Woohoo! It's been an amazing, amazing week. And today we are going to talk about our successes and our gratitude and what happens when we celebrate both of those. So I am so happy and grateful for this last week. It has been a phenomenal week. I have so many things to celebrate, and I'm going to be sharing some of those with you. And the reason I'm sharing them with you is not so much to brag about my week, but to show you what happens when you do celebrate your successes and your gratitude. You know, so many times we think that, yeah, we are grateful for the people around us, but we don't usually express that. And the most important person we need to express it to is ourselves. So that's why I have my gratitude jar. And I write down in these little pieces of paper in here 3 things I'm grateful for every day. And why do I put them on little pieces of paper instead of in a journal or something? Well, I like to pull out the little pieces of paper when I'm not feeling so grateful and read them. And I like to read them in random order. I like to be able to just celebrate all of the gratitude. So then you want to celebrate your successes. Why? See, I write down 3 things, 3 successes. And it doesn't have to be a big success. Any success that we have starts by little baby steps. So, but what happens when we actually celebrate and show our gratitude and celebrate our successes? We actually change the chemistry of our brain. So what happens when you're celebrating your gratitudes and things you're grateful for is your body and your brain starts looking for other things to be grateful for. So all of a sudden, rather than going out and saying, oh gosh, I got to go through another day, you're going out there and your brain is going, oh, what can I be grateful for today? And the same is true when you celebrate your successes. Your brain is out there going, oh my gosh, what success can I have today? The chemistry in your brain, you actually change the cortisol to DHEA and oxytocin, which is the cuddle hormone, and other good hormones for your body. And your brain is actually out there looking for something for you to celebrate as a success. So this week all started last Saturday when I had my Vision and Wine party. And oh my gosh, what an amazing group of ladies joined me for that. It was a huge success. And they walked away with vision boards and written visions that they could listen to as a meditation. I'm celebrating their lives today because last week they took the step into stepping into the vision they want for their lives. And you can do the same. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You cannot go to a vision. You must come from it. And in order to come from it, you must become it. So you have to already be there. So step into that vision. Write that vision down. Make a vision board. Write it down and listen to it. Great meditation. Anyway, so you can tell I'm a little bit excited. Let me just, after the wonderful Saturday event, I've been able to spend this entire week with my dear sweet sister, Debbie. She and I are super close. And every minute I get to spend with her is a minute of joy. So I've been able to spend this week with her, and it's been a true treat to do that. So that's been a gift and a success all into its own, and I'm so grateful for her. Then we had the meetings, the California Association of Realtors winter meetings, and Women's Council of Realtors. And I'm no longer a state sponsor for Women's Council, but I truly support them and love them and love to see my friends there. So I went to the meetings on Tuesday and got to run into several of my friends. And one of them, her name is Carrie Harnett. She is now running for treasurer as national treasurer for Women's Council. So Carrie, I wish you all the best in the world. Her mom is Gail Harnett, and boy, she has some big shoes to fill, but I'm sure she'll be absolutely great at it. So congratulations, Carrie, and good luck. Then I got to look at my pictures because I don't want to forget anybody. Oh, so I meant to wear them. Natalie Leone, I went up and did some videos with her. She's one of my Woman Up friends and one of my awesome females friends. And so we got to chat for a few minutes and spend a little bit of time together. She gave me these beautiful earrings. They're silver with little trees on them because I always talk about when you're stepping into the life you would love, you're at the green growing edge of your trees, of your life rather. Anyway, so had a great conversation with her. There's too many ladies for me to even begin to thank each and every one of them, but just suffice to say that it was a true celebration of meeting a lot of really good people or seeing a lot of really good people again. I also had the opportunity. So there's been two things I've been working on for the last year. Actually, one of them I've been working on for 3 years, and it's finally coming to fruition. I have a new book coming out called Crystalline Voices, Real Estate Women in Leadership. And I have interviewed all of these ladies. There's 2 national presidents of National Association of Realtors. I think there's 7 or 8 national presidents for Women's Council of Realtors. There's 3 women CEOs who are so inspiring. And my last interview after 3 years was this week with Sherry Chris, the CEO of Realogy Expansion Brands. And she has been a mentor and admired by thousands and thousands and thousands of women in the real estate industry. So I so appreciated her taking the time to visit with me. I had already interviewed Tammy Bennell, who's the CEO for Exit Realty, and Pam O'Connor, who is retired now, but she was the CEO for I can't say it now. I'm sorry, Pam. Anyway, big international group. I'm sorry, something like 40,000 members or something. Anyway, all of them will be in the book as well. I'm finishing up the writing now. I should have it out and ready to be published by the end of February or the beginning of March. So this is 3 years of labor of love. Why can't I talk this morning? So that is something that I'm really, really proud of. And if you have a book in you and you're not sure how to get started, please feel free to reach out to me. I love to talk to people about writing books because I'm a firm believer. I also have a course, and I think I talked about this either last week or the week before, where the beginning of last year, I was ready to quit. I was ready to stop everything. I quit doing my gratitude. I quit doing my success. I quit writing and listening to my vision because I was sick for 2 months. And I was ready to quit. And this beautiful lady invited me to be her guest when she was the keynote for the National Association of Women Business Owners, Kirsten O'Shields. Kirsten, you saved my life. And I went home that afternoon and I was sitting down and I'm writing my vision. And I'm looking at my past and I am like, okay, what in the world does that 7 years I spent as a FEMA inspector and trainer have to do with what I'm doing today? This is the result. All I did was put it out there and it showed up. So about 3 weeks after I was thinking about that, I got an email from the education director for the California Association of Realtors, and she put out a list of titles of courses that they would like to have. One of them was on disasters. So it was announced this week. I'm so proud of this. The first of 4 courses on disasters. This is going to be a certification course. And the first one is on the California Association website right now. It's called Being the Good News in the Face of Bad News, the Role of Realtors in Disasters. And I'm so proud of this. And I didn't realize how much of a passion I had for disasters. I knew I'd always wanted to write a book that it was a consumer book from an inspector's point of view, but I didn't realize where I was going with this. So the point being, you never really know when something in your life happens, no matter how good or that crystalline moment can be absolutely phenomenal, or it can also be absolutely devastating. And you just never know where that is going to lead you, but there's a purpose and a reason for that. Like I've said thousands of times, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if my husband had died 8 years ago, soon to be 9. And I wouldn't be living the life I'm living. I'm so grateful. It was the greatest gift he ever gave me. And he was a very loving, caring man. So, like I said, you just never know where these things come from. And then I got to end the week with yesterday afternoon. I have a dear friend who has just been told that she has breast cancer. And my sister had, and my mom both had breast cancer. My sister, when she found out she had breast cancer, she took it on as an adventure. She took pictures of every single person in her journey, in her cancer journey, that she came in contact with. The receptionists, the lab people. She even took her camera into the surgery room and asked for everybody to take their picture, and she wanted a picture of the tumor too. She celebrated that as an adventure. And I have to say, my friend is using this to empower herself and make herself stronger and better, and her attitude is off the charts. So if you're facing some kind of health issue or some kind of other issue of any kind, a relationship issue, look at it as an adventure and how it's going to empower you. That's what crystalline moments are all about. So as you can see, I have a lot to celebrate this week. I am so excited because I know my brain chemistry is really working overtime today on what this next week is going to bring. So think about all those successes. Write them down. If you don't write them in a jar, put them in a journal, but write them down so that your brain starts thinking about, okay, what's next for me? All right. It's been an incredible week. I can't wait to come back next week on to 70 and Beyond and let you know how exciting and what happened. And we're going to have an entirely different topic next week. So stay tuned. I love you all. Thanks for joining me. And hi, Jody. Good to see you this morning. Take care. Bye now.